Well, you may not be able to tell from Atlanta traffic, but population growth is actually slowing down here in the metro compared to years past.
Well, the metro welcomed more than 53,000 new residents over the last year. That is enough people to fill Georgia Tech's Bobby Dodd Stadium, but it's actually a slight decrease compared to the year before.
The reason why, there is simply not enough places to live. According to researchers who analyzed building permits, still those new residents bring the metro's population to 5.3 million people. To put that into perspective, that's more people in Metro Atlanta's 11 counties than the entire country of New Zealand.